Wait, we're live? Oh, wow. Damn. Fuck. That's going to be really annoying. What up, video watchers? All right, let's get a countdown. Everyone's ready?
3.
Yeah.
$50. Go fuck yourself,
damn it.
GameStop.
Yeah, those are sure. All right. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Well, we did it. We don't have to do any more episodes anymore because we made it to episode 69. That's right. 69 whole episodes you've been listening to us talk about all kinds of nonsense. But we're still here. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a couple more episodes. Hello and welcome to PS Best Friends, episode 69 for the week of September 14th, 2018. We're dropping every Friday, sometimes earlier, to give you the rundown on all the latest PlayStation and gaming news you could possibly need. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about this week, but I'm not going to talk about it by myself. Joining me is Chicago's prodigal son, Miguel Alvarez.
69, boys. We did it.
And the Brooklyn bad boy, Jeffrey Mizrahi.
This would be the perfect episode if we thought more ahead to have a cool like radio soundboard with a bunch of inappropriate sound bites. But alas, we don't.
We don't
really do a lot of soundboard stuff anyways. It'd be kind of weird. People would be like really
boing, a lot of boing. That's a classic one.
I mean, you could add it in post. I don't know, whatever. So let's get into it. We are running a little late today, so might be a little bit of a shorter
just
episode.
Started, man. We just started.
So let's just jump in straight up. Spider-Man is a game that is fucking awesome. I'm really enjoying it.
Spider-Man is out.
How much have you guys played it? Because I think I've played it the most out of the three of us.
I think I have about 6 hours in it, 5 or 6 hours. Just like started doing some of like the shocker stuff. So like not even like
you're super early.
Yeah, not even like Mr. Negative from all the early trailers. I haven't even gotten up to him yet.
Okay. So you haven't finished the first act then?
Yeah, definitely not. But
first act ends on a pretty down note. It's kind of like that scene from Clerks. Miguel, how far are you?
I don't know how down it goes.
I haven't played it since Monday because we could talk about what I've been playing. But I'm done with the first act. I started the second act. The game hasn't grabbed me in the way I thought it was gonna. The fucking just flying around the city is great. But yeah, I don't know, man. There's just something about it that hasn't grabbed me like some other people. Like I think you, Anthony.
Yeah,
I mean, I think a main issue on that though, just a quick one, is that there's so much games out right now. Like if this was the only
we
game,
were dealing with Forsaken and Spider-Man in the same week.
Forsaken, Spider-Man, you just did the 2K review. Make sure you check out Miguel's NBA 2K19 review on our YouTube channel,
as well as your review for Forsaken.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, like, I don't really blame you too much.
Exactly.
That like
it's been really busy.
Spider-Man. Oh yeah, I've been playing. I forgot. I've been playing a lot of 2K too.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
You know, you only did a review for it.
Yeah. So it's tons of games right now. Let's talk Spider-Man. Anthony, you're saying?
Yeah. So I'm really enjoying Spider-Man. I wanted to do a review for it, but it's taken me longer than expected. So I might do maybe a video for it. I might not do a traditional review like my previous two, just because it's been tough to kind of juggle it. And then I've been trying to get Spider-Man in whenever I can, which means I'm not really capturing footage for it. So it's a little tough, but maybe I'll do like a traditional review, but gameplay might be different. I might do it over a Let's Play or something. But I'm really loving it. I told you guys, it's crazy that this game does what I love about Far Cry better than this year's Far Cry. It's like the open world, like all the collectibles and all the little things on your map to do. And it's just this perfect drip feed of like, you start off being able to do like these two things on the map, and then you clear those, and then it's like, okay, those are done. Let's go. And then like Peter will even say like, oh, I should get back to this thing. Like kind of saying like, hey, like nothing really else to do. Go do the story mission. And then you do like one or two story missions, and then more stuff opens up on the map. And so then I go clear all that stuff out. And then once I'm done with that, then I'll do another story mission, and then more stuff unlocks. So I'm really liking the kind of open world loop that Insomniac's given me. I really like it. Like it's really cool. New York is kind of the perfect size. It's smaller than I expected, but I think that's a good thing. But it's
I mean,
by no means small,
is it
but
smaller
than I expected.
I don't think it's. I think you think it's smaller because you're flying through the map, dude.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Imagine
Brooklyn Bad Boy himself tuning in on this topic. First of all, upset Brooklyn itself isn't in the map, but the Brooklyn Bridge is still there, and you can see it. So it is, yeah, it is a condensed New York City, Manhattan, than in real life. So if you actually, so the first thing I did when I got into the game was go to all my old offices and all my friends' house and like where I hang around and stuff. And for the most part, it's all like there. Like, oh, this building literally looks like exactly like my office. Like right next door, this is the place right next to my office. But if you start looking for specific streets, which I was trying to do, you'll find that they just jump streets. So it would go from like 29th to 31st to 34th, West 31st,
which is understandable. I'm pretty sure they did that with Watch Dogs 2 in San Francisco. I think they did it with Chicago too in the first Watch Dogs. Not that that's Ubisoft, but I'm saying like games like this where it takes a real place and then trust me.
Yeah, but for the most part, I mean, if you want a New Yorker's perspective, you're not from New York and you're wondering, oh, why is this game like New York? Like 90%. Like this is the most realized, I would say any city, most realized like
more than Watch
Dogs representation. I haven't played Watch Dogs 1.
Now more than Division. That's the thing, because Division also New York.
Ooh, Division was New York too. Yeah.
Division all the streets, dude.
I think it's easier to kind of get landmarks in Spider-Man because you're able to go to.
But it was a smaller section, though. It wasn't the whole.
Not only that, but kind of like what I'm saying. You're able to kind of like see landmarks and stuff, but because you can go to the top of a building. Division, you're ground level, so you're kind of just looking up.
Yeah, it's the thing. Also, I don't think I know the buildings aren't that tall in New York. They definitely made a couple of them like way tall. Just
well, they had to for the gameplay,
which is totally understandable. But no, I love it. I love just like I played 6 hours, and it's if you know like where that the Shocker mission is, it's not really that far into the game. But yeah, I've spent most of my time like Anthony getting all the radio towers, finding most of the backpacks, and doing the landmarks. So fun.
Yeah, so that's what I love about it. The traversal, of course, is amazing, and once there's a couple upgrades you get early that make it even more fun. What I would say, it's not really like a con versus a pro kind of thing, but it's if I had to nitpick and find something I didn't love about it, combat's kind of okay. It's not like clearly it's trying to be the Arkham franchise style combat. I don't think it hits that. I think Rocksteady just kind of set the bar, and everyone else is trying to catch them, but. Initially I thought it was not good, and the more upgrades you get,
what I heard about that is that
dodging is the part that's kind of doesn't really.
There's a perk that you get later on that helps with that. That's what I keep hearing.
No, I have 2 dodge perks, and it's still it doesn't register right. So, like you were saying how Guacamelee 2 just doesn't register sometimes.
For me,
Spider-Man is kind of I'm having that issue with
because I haven't had that.
Sometimes I clearly hit dodge when I'm supposed to dodge, and I still get hit. So
that's weird.
But I mean, that's not even really a big deal. It's just if I had to pick something that I didn't love about it.
Do you see yourself getting the platinum?
Yeah, I'm pretty much kind of setting myself up to do the platinum in kind of my industry.
Try to get it because I enjoy the game too. It
definitely seems obtainable. Definitely obtainable.
But I don't know when, because Tomb Raider comes out Friday, and I'm playing that fucking
so many
balls deep on that.
Is there jumping back? Is there a difficulty trophy in Spider-Man?
Do not believe so. No, I don't think so. I don't think any of the PS4 exclusive games in the past kind of year or so have had any difficulty ones, because Horizon didn't.
God of War didn't.
God of War didn't.
Detroit definitely doesn't. Yeah, they've definitely been tuning that down.
Which I like. I mean, Last of Us is gonna fuck us on trophy. I'm not getting the platinum for Last of Us.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. 5 trophies, and it's all like.
I played half the game on PS3 because we all know I never beat Last of Us. I know it's a crime against me.
It's a sin, bro.
I beat half the game. I had literally 0 trophies. What the fuck? Like, what?
I think when I beat the game, I had 2 trophies. Like one for like collecting resources, and then like one for beating the game.
Yeah, like why are they that hard? Even Uncharted's not that hard. So I don't know. Real quick, I've been burning a hole through my Vita. I said last week I've been playing Dragon Quest Builders. I don't know why. I just like I've totally derailed all my portable gaming. Like I haven't played Octopath. I haven't played anything else. I rented Samus Returns on 3DS. All I've been playing is Dragon Quest Builders. I don't know why. It's just so weird. It's one of those itches where it's just like I'm just kind of fucking around in it, and so that's cool. Trying to think, was there anything else big that came out? I really like Forsaken. I hit the power cap, and then I was like, I kind of should play Spider-Man. So like, I do want to play more Destiny, but I know at this point I'm just so behind. that I might just wait like
a
bit to kind of jump back into it.
The day that Spider-Man came out, because I had to install the game because I got it in disc and it was taking forever for whatever reason.
Yeah, it took me forever too with the disc.
Okay, I don't know why it was way too long.
And it's not like it was a patch too. The patch downloaded in like 5 minutes, and then it just took forever to install the disc.
But I was playing Destiny. I really enjoy how much stuff you can do now. Like in that new area, I don't know what's it called. Not the city's Angels or whatever the fuck's called.
Oh, the
other city.
Yeah, the Tangled Shore.
That one. That was great, dude. Especially those bounties that the spider gives you.
Yeah,
I was really trying to get them all. It's back, I guess. It's just I'm gonna say it. I'm officially gonna say it. They got it right. Bungie got it right, and Destiny 2, I guess, is back from Destiny 1.
Audio listeners,
Destiny 1.5.
Huge grin on my face. But yeah, no, I've been also been playing a shitload of Forsaken, trying to grind up.
When is the raid? Isn't it
raid ready? 1 p.m. on Friday. So that's tomorrow.
So the time that you're listening.
Did they confirm the
they
power
didn't say the light level yet, but I don't know because I have people in my clans like
600.
doubting if they're even ready, and I'm like 529, which is like pretty high right now. But
what's the max? 600.
600, yeah. But
some people were saying 560 is probably what's going to be, but
yeah, it's most likely.
I was expecting 580, so I am nowhere close. I think I'm like 503, so I'm not even. I know I'm not close, so that's why I'm kind of not even really bothering playing until maybe next week because I'm just like I just want to finish Spider-Man instead of getting a little bit further in Destiny. I'd rather get through Spider-Man and then I can
definitely jump back into Destiny later. But the main way to grind up that high is to play the new end game location. The blinding city, the dreaming city, and then there's a mode, the blind well.
I still haven't unlocked it yet because I gotta charge the thing. I did all the stuff leading up to it, and now I just gotta charge it. I gotta kill Taken.
It is very fucking cool. The whole place is pretty much a public space for like of just Call of Duty zombie Easter eggs, you know? So it doesn't tell you anything about half the things you have to do, and it is all just, oh yeah, I saw some dude found this one chest, and then if you open this up, you get this one item. You have to bring it over there. Oh, you didn't find that one cat statue. Oh, you have to go this, but oh, make sure you go here. And it's just like, wow, awesome! Like all the secrets and the mystery, it's back. It's like they have both, which is great. That's Forsaken. You have the more hand-holdy, like we'll tell you what to do, Tangled Shore, but then the Dreaming City, where it's like this is what you wanted. Here you go. Fucking push you off a cliff. Figure it out.
Now,
I love that.
We'll finish on this and then we'll get into the news. But
we got more.
Yeah.
What? Oh my God! Yeah,
the
thing we are late recording for is we'll also need to talk about.
Fuck.
We'll get into that in a second, though. So, last question on Destiny, and we'll move on to that. Now, as far as with the soft cap and all that stuff, so I was reading online. So the only way to increase your light once you hit the soft cap is Dreaming City missions.
No, there are.
Can I still do other stuff? Like, can I still do Gambit or like bounties or public events, or is it going to be way harder if I do it that way versus doing Dreaming City stuff?
I mean, yeah, Dreaming City actually is you would want to save till you're around to the second soft cap. So what they did is instead of just having one hard soft cap.
What's the first? So
at 500, you're going to be incrementing levels slower than you were from 300 to 500.
Okay.
Then you could still do a lot of things, you know, Tangled Shore things, Crucible matches.
What's the second? Just give me the top.
Yeah, you'll still get high level things, and then 520, your range of activities to get higher level will, of course, shrink. And then at around 540, you pretty much have to only be doing Dreaming City things. Which is better. I mean, it's still a little annoying, you know, having a soft cap, but it's better than just having one soft cap.
Now,
at least.
Is Crucible still going to offer you powerful engrams, or can you really only get it?
Crucible rank ups will always offer you over 520 stuff. So that's like whenever you get it, when you fill that little circle.
But realistically, once I hit 520, I'll have to go to the Dreaming City.
Yeah, 100% at 520.
Okay. Yeah. All right, just so I know. So right now I'm like 503. Right now I can still do the stuff I've been doing.
Yeah. Until around about 510ish, I guess. Yeah.
All right. Let's get to the big boy.
So this is
before that, you want to talk about 2K real quick at all, or Miguel?
Real quick, one line. What do you think?
As usual, gameplay, presentation, pitch perfect. BC is somewhere in the middle between. It's okay if you're thinking of just playing the game and grinding. But yeah, there's still BC problems with the system, man. Like,
how's it compared to live?
Well, how's it compared to last year's 2K? Because last year's 2K
is better. Like I mentioned in the review, it is better.
VC wise, I mean.
VC wise, your character does get more every time you play, and BC stuff that you like supposed to buy, it's cheaper. But if you like get into my team, if that's your thing, my team, you're fucked. You gotta have to spend money if you're gonna like be any like competitive or enjoy yourself. My career, you're fine. The story is great in my opinion.
Story's better than an 18.
Oh yeah, much better, dude. Okay, cool. It's the best one since it started, honestly.
And then comparing to live, the age-old argument.
Have you played live at all?
I haven't played live yet.
Oh, okay.
I have been playing that. I've been playing Blackout, which we're gonna talk in a bit.
Yeah, let's get into Blackout.
Okay. And for 2K, just watch the review. I do recommend it. But yeah, watch the review.
It's a really good kind of lengthy but not too long review too. So go check it out.
It's around the average. It's fine. Oh, Blackout. Oh man, dude.
So this we're sold on this, right?
Yeah.
Treyarch nailed it.
Like the stuff that we complained about to each other is so nitpicky.
So it says a lot. The complaints is that people are complaining that to pick up stuff you gotta hold square, right?
Yeah.
But they shortened that timer.
They shortened it, and even before, like if you timed it right, you didn't have to stop to pick it up. So you were running towards it.
I got used to it.
Really dude, I got you.
I don't think that's even really so much of a complaint anymore. I think that was kind of like a day one.
Yeah, that was a day one thing. They fixed.
That's what I'm saying. Is it's such a little thing, you know.
But yeah, I mean, I guess talking. Nah, I was gonna harken bitch about the holding, but honestly, it's such a small thing. Like, let's talk about the good. Yeah. The map is great. I think one of the better battle royale maps. You have a good amount of
okay. Let me ask you this:
compared to long stretches of nothing. Yeah,
is it good or is it nostalgia talking?
I think mostly good. I think honestly, I'm a little let down at its lack of maps. Like I wish it did feature.
I was going to say the same thing.
I think they're gonna add some.
I think they're going to add some because Fortnite always kind of evolves too as it goes. PUBG doesn't really; they just add new maps. But I don't think I see this as more just kind of an evolving map versus adding new maps like Sandhawk and all that. What I really like is the way that they kind of infused the maps into the multiplayer maps into the overworld map. It's not the exact multiplayer maps just in a level. They kind of I don't know what the word is.
Can't.
But that's what I'm saying is I think they did a good job of doing that.
Okay. So
yeah, it's not like it's just here's the whole map placed and then like you could just walk out of it and you'll end up in another map. It's
right. And like Nuketown, it's not really like it's kind of more like the zombies Nuketown, and it's kind of more which is fitting. But it's not exactly the same layout. It's just kind of similar buildings and stuff. So
I mean, the buildings are there and the actual bosses are there. It's just more stuff. It's just more open, dude. I don't know how to explain it.
I think they did a very good job. My main worry going into it, which you guys weren't really too worried about, I don't think, but my worry was that vehicles were going to be way too overpowered, and I think they're fine. They're totally fine. No complaints at all.
Even the tank,
about the helicopter, and the helicopter, not a big deal at all.
Yeah, you could drop it really quick too if you. But the tank, which is the big truck, the
cargo truck,
the cargo truck, that's really fucking slow, and I like it. Like
they
balance stuff.
So
yeah, they balance stuff really well. Weapon-wise, the one that probably the two major complaints that I have. One is the ray gun.
I have not encountered that.
It's a two-shot kill.
I haven't got killed by it. I haven't seen anyone kill anyone by it. That's like
I seen
enigma to me. You've seen it?
Gameplay on it.
I really want to.
Just go in there and kill like zombies, dude, and it drops.
I only get monkey bombs in the fucking German gun. That one.
Yeah, I haven't found a ray gun yet.
Hey, you just gotta start killing zombies.
So let's take it back a step because we kind of jumped into the kind of nitty gritty. The gameplay is amazing.
Yeah,
we were all not
like
worried, but we were all kind of waiting, like anticipating to see how it played. And
my worry about it, and I told you guys, and I think I said it in the podcast, it was if the engine was gonna be able to keep up, because the engine is kind of old. And it has, just because the graphics look like fucking PS3 graphics, which
they
I don't mind.
The textures show up when they want to.
Yeah, there's a lot of pop-ins too, but I like that they're
prioritizing performance.
Like it's still not at 60, like locked at 60. It goes from like 55 to 55, usually around there, but it doesn't affect the actual gameplay, which is nice. You could notice it once in a while, but it's good, which I like.
Yeah, Digital Foundry did a video, and I don't think even on the base Pro, on the base Pro,
there's more dips on the base Pro, but
like never under like 43 or anything, like.
It tries to stay consistent around like 55, around 55 usually, which is nice.
And then speaking of that, like feel Call of Duty, I think it plays so well when you do play it like a Call of Duty. Like especially, I dropped on Nuketown and I was like running my routes like how you would like when you're looking in the house for like, oh, is anyone in here? You walk up the stairs, take a quick left, like check, and it's like I feel like I'm playing a multiplayer like a team deathmatch in a larger.
It helps.
It's like really cool.
It helps that you know the maps already, so it kind of feels familiar where you're going. Instead of like trying to figure out where to go and stuff like that. Like you see the map, you know where it is. If you're comfortable, you're gonna drop there. And
you know the maps, and
I think it speaks to Treyarch's level design as a whole, because it means that these maps originally were good too. You know what I mean? So I've always thought that Treyarch was the best level design team out of the Call of Duty teams, at least since maybe Black Ops 1. Maybe not World at War, but I'm super impressed. I said from the beginning that Blackout is going to be the mode that sells or breaks Black Ops 4 for me, and I really, really like it. We all of us we play it and we're like, fuck, one more. And we were playing before we recorded, and we did like two matches, and we're like, fuck, one more. So
yeah, I played so much today. My PS4 broke again. Update on that. Never ending story.
So Black Ops is the one that kills PS4s for you then.
Yeah, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 is the fucking.
If you're watching video, you can actually see it on his bed behind him.
Oh, yeah, you could.
It's there dead.
Fucking sad day. But
beta runs until the 10th, just so everyone knows.
Nope, not the 10th. It's the 13th. How could it run until the 10th?
Start on the 10th.
No, not the 13th. Sorry. The fuck till Sunday. 17. Yeah.
17.
Okay, question for you guys.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know if you guys have won without me, because I'm a beast.
I just haven't played that much, but no, I haven't.
Very close. I got very close. This is the best battle royale I'm good at. So
well, because you are good at the mechanics of Call of Duty. Yeah. PUBG's mechanics really aren't that great. It was just the game as a whole that kind of drew you in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A couple things I gotta say. You're welcome for the wins, and I gotta rub the okay, whatever. I was gonna say something else. It was gonna be inappropriate. So, I like then when we're playing together, it's a squad. I don't feel as tense. Like I told you guys, like I still don't have that feeling like I had with PUBG when we were playing, like that tension.
Yeah.
But when I was playing by myself, I recorded one game. I'm gonna drop it later on the week. But dude, I was sweating playing by myself. It
well, still
gives me that.
When you do solos, that's where
solos, dude. I was sweating. I got a couple. Dude, the end sequence to the gameplay I'm gonna drop later in a couple days after you listen to.
Was it a win?
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. You're talking to daddy. Come on. And dude, I was shaking so much. I wish I had the webcam recording, because I was shaking. Yeah, I was shaking.
You have your audio though? You talking at least?
No, I'm gonna talk about. I want to give like my impressions. I'm gonna use that.
All right,
and I'm gonna be talking about the video when stuff happens. But yeah, dude, it does give me that tension. That it's good. I'm gonna call it right now. If they get it to 60, lock it 60, I think it's gonna grab players from Fortnite and definitely from PUBG on Xbox. Like I think that Xbox, the version for Xbox, it's pretty much done, dude.
That was such a bad bet. I feel so bad.
Yeah. I think Black Ops is going to siphon that whole user base on Xbox. PC, they're still going to be diehard PUBG guys, but I think people are going to flock to Blackout compared to PUBG. I don't think it's going to make that much of a dent in Fortnite, just because Fortnite kind of is its own. It's still different.
Free. It's free, so
free, and it is still different. You got the building, you got the cartoony shit for the kids. So I think it'll take a little bit of Fortnite's base, but not really that much. But I think I think PUBG might be in trouble.
What it helps it too, that it's somewhere in between. If you want to play it as more arcadey, like what usually multiplayer is, you can. If you want to play it more tactical, you actually can.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is a great combination. If you just want to jump in with some buddies, jump in and have some fun, you can. If you want to be more tactical with team, you can, which is great.
And it does get wild with like the consumables and the equipment and stuff.
Oh my god! And the quick menu is so good. Like every battle royale needs to ape that quick menu. It's so good.
Like quick.
Yeah. The controls that you hit up on the D-pad, you could equip things very fast.
You could use your perks from there too. So
a couple things. It's when you kill someone, you're gonna go for a look at their stuff. They gotta do something with that system because I don't like
tried to do it the same as the quick menu, and it doesn't really work the same that way. It doesn't feel the same.
Too small, man.
Yeah. And the other thing, ammo should be able to just run through it and pick it up. Just ammo, just because if you already have it, it takes a second or two. The same thing I think with when you kill someone, you open the back. You should be able to just grab all the ammo.
I saw an interesting David Van der Haar, the creative lead on Black Ops 4. He's like, the reason we didn't do that is because then it would just make ammo a non-resource, essentially. Then you'd just be running around with infinite ammo because you'd just be, like, they want the ammo to be more of a survivalistic thing.
You see that?
But yeah, we're going to get that next month. You think we're going to see anything from Battlefield's Firestorm within this time frame?
You want to touch that really quick? Because I did play it. Jeffrey, you played it too.
Well, we talked about the beta a little bit last week.
Yeah, but it's
not Firestorm.
It's bad. It's in a bad state right now.
Is that still live? Can I delete it?
No, I think it ended.
It ended already, yeah, you could delete it. I'm glad they're taking a month, but they need more than a month, man. They need at least like 5-6 months. And Firestorm, that's not gonna be pretty neither.
I think I said it last week, but I don't think it's as bad as it has.
I think a better potential than Blackout, but it's gonna need a lot of work.
Yeah, for sure. But what doesn't need a lot of work is this week's news, because it is time for the Islander Report.
Boo.
What? There'll be some news.
There are 12 items on the list.
A captain's count.
First up, let's
You want to start with
let's start with the direct.
Really quick.
So Nintendo Direct just happened. Honestly, I don't think it was I don't think it was that special. Maybe because it came late, it was supposed to come last week, so we
already knew a couple announcements
stuff. But some of the major things they talked about, they had a whole Final Fantasy section. So Final Fantasy 7, 9, 10, 10-2, 12, Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition, Chocobo game, all are coming to the Switch. They detailed more of Nintendo Switch Online, which, like, come the fuck on. There's a part in it when it's explaining one of the features, and it's like, one of the voice chat. You could talk to your friends through voice using the Nintendo Switch Online app. And also,
haven't changed that yet.
Same app. Also, backseat gamers could join in on the fun, and it shows like Luigi walk in the room and like still talking. And it's like, dude, motherfuckers, you guys are explaining what speakerphone is. Like, are you serious? Do you expect people to play your games on speaker? Like, what the hell are you talking about? It's going to have NES games and 3 more. They already detailed the 3 that are going to come in October, November, and December. And that's just so sad.
What are they?
Like shitty games like Wario's Woods, Solomon's Key.
Oh, give me a break.
Yeah, some like really random ones are coming in the next 2 months.
It's only one a month. I feel like they should give us like NES games.
3 months.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
But yeah, no, it's just mind-boggling. It's like, yo, you guys can't just strip these games. You have to release them.
To be fair, it is only
play online games. Don't even pick it up
too much.
Honestly, it's not worth it, bro.
I'm saying then let us buy more NES games. I don't know. It's just crazy that they're like
the only way to get them is through waiting every month for the new ones.
Safe to say that they're not getting my money. So
well, you haven't touched your Switch in 3 months.
You know what I want, bro? I want those fucking classic games, dude.
I bet
and I'll be playing the Switch a lot.
Tons of people want to buy them and just own them, and
it is very weird that they're just not. I don't know,
but they want the subscription, bro. That's what they want. They want to get people paying. What is it? $20 or whatever it is.
$20 a year. So really not much, but it's not much,
or $35 a year for I think like 6 or 8 family plan. Like I don't know.
It's just let me buy them. That's it.
Speaking of NES, they also announced NES Joy-Cons, which are these wireless NES controllers that on the top of them, so like the same classic rectangle, on the top of them have the rail that you could slide into your Switch. But if you look at the picture, it's freaking hilarious. It's just
so I haven't actually seen the picture of this. I gotta pull it up.
It's so funny. It's NES controllers like just jutting out of a Switch. You can't play them like that, but you could charge them like that. So that's
dude, they're already giving NES, Nintendo 64 controllers to it.
Serious? That's so dumb.
Yeah, check out the picture if you haven't seen it yet. They also announced City Skylines is coming. That was last week. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. So that's going to include the Wii U game, the Luigi expansion, and playable Peach and Toadette or something. I think they're the same character, actually. Yoshi's Crafted World, sequel to Yoshi's Woolly World. Instead of yarn this time, it's more like arts and crafts or paper crafts stuff. You could like flip the level around and like look at it from the back and like you see all the scotch tape and stuff. It's very interesting. Like find secrets and stuff hidden in there. Mario Tennis Aces and Splatoon 2 are getting new updates. Katamari Damacy Reroll. It's a remake of the original Katamari. I'm very hyped for that. Love Katamari.
Hey, you know what else we should get on Switch, but it's not on Switch? Donut County, which is kind of similar to Katamari.
That would actually be a classic Switch game.
It's probably just he had it in development for so long that Switch wasn't out yet when he was developing it. So hopefully Ben Esposito ports it. Fun game.
Luigi's Mansion is coming to DS, 3DS. They announced that, but they also announced at the beginning Luigi's Mansion 3 will be coming to the Switch. A full new HD Luigi's Mansion game. It's coming 2019.
I could have easily seen them putting that on 3DS too. So thank God it's on Switch.
Game Freak has a new game that the working title is just Town. It's an RPG that takes place in one single town, and like you get to know all of it and stuff. And it looked interesting. And that seems about it, except for the kicker, of course, which always makes any Nintendo Direct worth watching. New character for Smash Bros. Isabelle from Animal Crossing. Kind of looks like an Echo Fighter, a villager, but isn't. Is her own character. She's number 68. She has some cool moves. She has like a fishing rod that could like pull people in. Check the video out. She has a couple cool new moves. And then after that, they followed it up with a video of Tom Nook doing Tom Nook shit, and then said, Animal Crossing 2019 Switch, full mainline Animal Crossing coming next year. I'm hoping that's more of an early 2019 title, but we'll have to see. I am extremely excited for that. And Animal Crossing New Leaf and Animal Crossing City Folk probably have the most hours spent in their respective systems on the 3DS and the Wii. I love Animal Crossing.
May I really quick?
Still have it installed. Got
you missed a couple things.
Yeah, what I missed
a couple.
I'm going to talk about Final Fantasy last. So talk and then let me know when I can talk about Final Fantasy.
Civ 6 is coming November 16 to it too. They announced that I think the day before it, just because I guess they didn't want to wait. City Skylines, and the DLC is now available for Switch, so you could go buy it right now. And the big one that Jeffrey missed, Warframe. Is coming November 20th.
It has a date.
Okay, 20th? It has been announced previously, but the
November 20th, you said, right?
Yeah, November 20th. So
nice, awesome. That's a great, like, you can't really play it portable. It's an online only game, but it's a great, like, kind of free to play game for people that are looking for something kind of like that.
Oh, and you mentioned the bundle, the new bundle that was announced.
Yes, this is interesting. A Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Switch bundle, custom Joy-Cons, custom dock. And it's coming out November 2nd, even though Ultimate is coming out December 7th. And I'm like, wait, how is this possible? You get a pre-order, like pretty much just like a download code for the game that you can play when it comes out. Which I guess makes sense because they want it in they want to sell the Switch before Black Friday. So to have a Smash Bros. Model and then be like, oh, well, the game's coming out next week, you know? Interesting though that the release date doesn't just get pushed up. You know, I mean, I guess they need the 7 days. And then also the GameCube controller will be released that day. And then lastly, quick asterisk to the online service. Just here are the games coming out for October. So after the 20 games like Classic, Yoshi, Mario Bros. 3, Mario Bros. 1, Solomon's Key, NES Open Tournament Golf, Super Dodgeball, then November, Metroid, Mighty Bomb Jack, Twin B. Then in December, Wario's Woods, Ninja Gaiden, and Adventures of Lolo. Like, come on, guys. I mean, obviously, it's because most of these games have 2-player functionality, and the whole idea is that all these NES games will have now online support, which is cool, but like at the expense of only having 3 of them a month, kind of whack. But yeah, there's that. Anthony, on Final Fantasy, what do you got to say?
Okay, so 7, 9, 10, 10-2, and 12 remastered Zodiac Age are all coming.
As you're doing math.
And Xbox One.
Nice.
This is insane. I think it's a good thing, but it is huge news. None of those games have been on anything outside of a PlayStation platform and PC. But PC, yeah, kind of count as separate. Like, it's not like we're talking consoles. They have not been on another console other than a PlayStation platform. So this is huge news. Xbox gamers finally get to play. Like, if you, for some reason, didn't own a PS2 before, like, I don't know, like, well, PS1, I guess, was before Xbox existed, but whatever. Just people that didn't get to play these games. I think Switch is the perfect platform for pretty much all the Final Fantasy games I just mentioned. But, I mean, if you want to get them on Xbox, I just think it's insane. I mean, those games are so synonymous with PlayStation, and now they're available everywhere. So I think that's great. I think Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition, I think, is going to be perfect for Switch, which I think is available now, right? And
yeah,
it's cheaper on Switch too. So
yeah, I'd still say it's perfect for iPhone though. That played very well on iPhone because it's a touch game.
Well, if you want, I'm sure there's going to be controller support for it on Switch.
Yeah.
Because you can't play touchscreen on PS4 and it's on PS4. So
I wonder how that version plays, to be honest.
Yeah. So I wonder if the first episode is still free. Like, you could try it on Switch. I'll check it out after.
No, it's not. It's just a one purchase. Yeah. So it's not like the phone version where the phone version you get the first episode free. You have to buy the full.
Interesting.
Version.
Okay. But yeah, so this is huge news for Final Fantasy, and hopefully it means that we're going to get a Final Fantasy 6 remaster or at least a 6, like a good port of 6 for Switch, which would be amazing. So we'll see. So I think that's great news for Final Fantasy fans and people that want to get into Final Fantasy, because you're gonna be able to play 7. They skipped 8. 8's not out on PS4. There's people that are like, oh, why'd they skip 8? 8's not on PS4 either. So that's probably just not done. So they're probably working on it. But yeah, that's great exciting
memories of when like the Metal Gear games came to Xbox.
360. Yeah,
that was wild
and ran very well on Xbox.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they were
moving on from that swath of news. Fans of 38 Studios' Kingdom Hearts Amalur Reckoning were excited about the possibilities of a port when TH Nordic brought the property from its now defunct creator, but there's reportedly another hurdle in the way that's yet to be cleared. Eurogamer reports that THQ Nordic has explained EA still has the publishing rights to the franchise. When a THQ Nordic representative told Eurogamer. All right.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could still see a sequel though,
unless THQ Nordic has a fat check they want to cut EA, but I doubt it.
Yeah, people have pulled away publishing rights from publishers in the past, so it wouldn't. I mean, it's just
question. I heard something about that they might not have the because the game was use the Unity engine. No, not the Unity engine. The
Unreal.
Their engine, the Unreal engine. Yeah, that one. And the thing was that maybe they didn't knew how to work with it, and they might be asking EA to probably help them instead of because I mean
that'd be interesting.
Yeah, because
remake that game on the Frostbite engine, that'd be weird.
Or just like how to work on it. Probably send someone ask for help, like to send someone to help them out with that engine.
I can't imagine knowing that THQ Nordic knows how to use.
I mean, you never know, dude. Because it's been how many years? Like, did they?
No, but Unreal.
I remember the next
engine on the planet.
Yeah, and I guess yes, true. But when did the game came out? Like 2013 or something like that? No, 2011
or 12 probably.
I mean, how long are you gonna have the license for it? because they.
Yeah,
I mean, it's complicated. Let's just say that.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
who knows what THQ Nordic is trying to do?
They bought Kingdoms of Amalur. We'll see something with the word Kingdoms of Amalur in the future. Next up, talking about Spider-Man, we will see a new game plus mode very soon. It is in the works.
This is the new game plus mode I will jump back into immediately because God of War wasn't really feeling it. I still don't think there's a new game plus in Horizon, is there?
Yes,
no, there is.
Yeah, they added it.
Why did I think there wasn't? Maybe I never beat Frozen Wilds and I wanted to beat Frozen Wilds first before. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, this is such a classic.
No, never mind. I remember they had a trophy. Never mind. I did know that.
Because I remember it fucked up my trophies, dude. Had 100%.
Yeah. Same for me. So I do remember that. But this is a game I want to jump right back into for New Game Plus, just so I can explore and get the collectibles all over again. I'm having that much fun in the open world.
Yeah, and then also get ready for DLC coming out soon as well. Next up, Ubisoft has announced Assassin's Creed Odyssey's post-launch plans, which include 2 major episodic story arcs and Assassin's Creed 3 remastered as part of its season's pass, as well as some more additional free content. Also, Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, the PS Vita game that then got a PS3 remake or HD version. So finally, you could play those on modern consoles. Anthony, say your thing. I just want to find one more thing.
So this is an actual remaster, right? Because the Far Cry 3 Classic that came with the season pass for Far Cry 5, that was just a straight unupdated port of the PS3 version. So this is an actual remaster, I think, which is cool.
I've read 4K textures. I don't think the actual gameplay will be changed at all.
Right, but visual fidelity and all that's going to be updated versus like Far Cry 3. It's literally a PS3 game just playable on PS4. This is going to be updated a little, it's going to be a little prettier. So
yeah, let me just find also
So Liberation is included with that as well, or that's going to be a separate purchase?
It's going to be included in the season pass.
Oh, that's neat. That's cool.
Okay, so here are actually the names of the 2 expansions, which had me extremely interested. The first one is Legacy of the First Blade, and it shows this old guy with a hidden blade covering his face. I imagine it's going to be the story of the first hidden blade, which
I wonder if it's Bayek.
Extremely cool. No, Bayek's not the first one with the blade.
I mean, he's the first one, isn't he, in Origins?
I don't know. I haven't fucking finished.
Did you not get a hidden blade? I didn't play Origins. I don't know if you even get a hidden blade in Origins.
I think you do. No, you get a blade, but it wasn't the first blade. It was assumed that that hidden blades existed, I guess, beforehand. So I guess this guy is the maker. And then the second one is The Fate of Atlantis. So definitely going into that sci-fi thing.
Got me interested in that one.
Pharaohs and the origin stuff. So Atlantis, that sounds. I mean, and the picture.
My favorite Disney movie outside of Lion King.
The picture looks really cool. So yeah, I mean, Assassin's Creed Odyssey has some good post-launch content. Moving on. Sorry, there's a little hiccup. The Last Remnant is getting remastered, and the release date has been announced. The $20 remaster will be available digitally on PS4 on December 6th. Speaking of remastered, I don't think it's here, but Onimusha is also getting remake.
Adding twin stick support. I never played it, but I know that it's a beloved game. Yeah.
Square Enix released the new Big Hero 6 Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. And with that announcement, they also announced a free Kingdom Hearts VR experience for PS4.
I'm going to have to take a week off for this game. I'm going to have to.
Be a packed game right there. I don't know if they gave a release date for the VR experience, but
I'm sure it'll be around the game's release date. Probably, if I had to guess, I'd say January 2019.
Dead or Alive 6 will be released on February 15th, 2019. The game will come to PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And then lastly, Hollow Knight is finally hitting the PS4 and Xbox One on September 25th in digital content-packed Void Heart Edition. No price was announced for this version of Hollow Knight, though pre-orders, for the PS4 version will begin on September 14th with a 20% discount for PS Plus members.
I had to guess probably $20 and then $18.90 or $17.99 if you pre-order it. So I'm gonna guess. I think it's $15 normally on Switch and PC. So.
Have you picked that up yet at all, or no?
I have it. I bought it when it was on sale for like $9 during the Steam summer sale. So I haven't played it too much just because Dead Cells came out like right after I had bought it. So, but I do want to get back to it now that I'm done with Messenger and kind of had my fill of Dead Cells. I'll go back to Dead Cells too, but I enjoyed it. I just kind of lost in Hollow Knight. It's kind of like you kind of have to really pay attention or you get really lost easily. So, but I enjoyed when I played it. It looks beautiful. It's like if you took Ori and the Blind Forest and made it like infused it with kind of a Bloodborne aesthetic. So it's like, think of like Bloodborne if it played like Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yeah, that gets a lot of love, Hollow Knight on the internet. And then shout out to Dead Cells as well. I played a little bit of that after my PS4 hard drive crashed once again.
Great game.
But if you want to know what other games you could play, here is a list of all games that have come out on the weekend playlist. For the week of September 11th through September 14th, we have games such as Black Clover Quartet Nights for PS4 digital retail, Boundless PS4 digital, Claws of Fury PS4 digital, Construction Simulator 2 US console edition PS4 digital, Fossil Hunters PS4 digital. This game reminds me of remember that DS first party Nintendo game? It was like Fossil Fighters, I think it was called. It's very weird.
Vaguely remember the name. I 1000% did not play it.
Shout out if you remember that. Marble Duel PS4 digital, NBA 2K19 PS4 digital retail, Greek Freak, Rise, Fear the Deer, Father's Legacy, Six Steps. All these words mean nothing to me.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of random words on the cover.
Straight do those not mean something in basketball?
Well, the Greek Freak is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay, cool.
That's why they call him the Greek Freak, because no one knows how to pronounce Antetokounmpo.
Plus, he's from Greece, so
yeah. Well, of course.
I'm not
going to call him the Greek Freak, and he's from like Cameroon.
I mean, they call LeBron James the king. He's king of nothing.
You drinking some haterade over there. Listen, MJ is still the GOAT, but put a little respect on LeBron.
Nice. LeBron was on the cover of this, no? Or he's like the special edition?
The
20th anniversary edition? Yeah, that's what I thought. Nefarious PS4 digital. Neon Wall PSVR digital.
Ooh, looks interesting.
Yeah, that's a Neon Wall game. Wow, 2 sports games. NHL 19 PS4 digital retail. I love always seeing every year there's an exclusive Canadian only PS4 NHL 19 bundle or NHL 18, whatever.
You know who that is on the cover, Jeff?
Number 76 on the Saber Wolves.
Saber Wolves. Okay, move on. We're not even gonna get into this.
Most likely the pick of the week: Shadow of the Tomb Raider PS4 digital retail.
Picking it up.
Lara Croft's defining moments as she becomes the Tomb Raider. I thought that was the past 5 games. In Shadow of the Tomb Raider,
I got yelled at.
Lara must master a deadly jungle, overcome terrifying tombs, and persevere through her darkest hour.
I really want this game, but I didn't beat Rise, and I'm not going to play this without beating Rise of the Tomb Raider. So maybe I'll get this next year on sale.
I didn't beat Rise either. I'm still in the middle of that on a PC, but
I finally got past the Geothermal Valley though, because that was where I was stuck at. And like maybe now that I'm through that, I can just like keep playing.
I'm gonna say something.
Gamefly did send this to me, so I will be playing the beginning of it at least.
I'm gonna say something really quick.
Say it.
Tomb Raider is better than Uncharted.
Can we not? Can we play this? Can we not?
This.
Ooh, that's funny. I didn't know we were a comedy podcast here on episode 69.
It's not a comedy.
Making jokes.
That's like, listen, I love reboots. They look beautiful.
Better.
They're really fun. I love the kind of Metroidvania kind of esque-ness where you can go backtrack in the hub worlds and all that. Uncharted 4 is unfuckwithable, man. I'm sorry.
Really? So you're telling me when you're playing the game and you're 10 hours in and you're like, fuck, when is this gonna end?
That's how I am with Rise of the Tomb Raider 2. What are you talking about?
Because that happened to me.
Rise of the Tomb Raider won't fucking end.
Because you're going and trying to get everything in the fucking area, bro.
No, but I even gave up on that, and it still was like, dude, I don't want to do this Geothermal Valley shit.
You remember that time when the name of Shadow of the Tomb Raider
You hate it.
Like, on like a subway in Canada?
Yeah, on someone's computer.
Just sexist, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm not the biggest fan of the Tomb Raider reboots. I think they're enjoyable, but I'm interested to see what this is.
Amazing.
They always look beautiful. They always look fantastic.
Oh my god, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I don't have a 4K TV, but even playing it just super sampling on 1080p looks amazing. So I can't even imagine what it looks like in 4K.
Stay.
Everyone just pick it up.
Vita digital.
Well, a Vita game.
Yeah, and it's like one of those when Quinn wakes up alone in a locked room with nothing of note save for a computer hooked up to an internet chat room in which you're present, you become his single ray of hopes. Wow, that's the longest sentence, but I don't know. Sounds interesting.
Oh, this sounds like a me game.
Super Street, the game, PS4 digital. Trickster VR Dungeon Crawler.
This looks so bad that it might be good. Oh my god! No, hold on. Continue. I'm gonna look up video of this. Well, continue.
And then last but not least, V Rally 4 PS4 digital. For music, we have the new Paul McCartney album, Egypt Station. Shout out! I actually listened to his interview with Howard Stern recently. Great interview. Go deep into.
Watched the first episode of the new American Horror Story season. It's
I gave up that. I gave up on that.
Okay, so American Horror Story, I have a weird kind of relationship with that show. I season 1, I know everyone says it's the best. Couldn't get into it.
Yes, it is.
Why? I just couldn't get into it. I liked Asylum. I liked Tay and I didn't get into Coven until like recently. We're like, fuck, we gotta watch it because characters are recurring this season. So Coven's all right. I liked it. What I saw, she kind of watched like some episodes without me. So but what I saw, I liked. I really liked Freak Show up until they killed the clown, and then I was like, "Fuck this, I don't care anymore." And everything else, I didn't really. Roanoke was cool. It was kind of weird. Could have been a couple episodes shorter, but I liked Roanoke. And then Cult did not like it all, and I didn't watch the weird hotel. I can't deal with the hotel one. So, but first episode's kind of cool. It's kind of creepy and eerie and weird. They're leaning into kind of supernatural stuff with this new season, so it's pretty cool. It starts off, and it's not really a spoiler. I think they've talked about it where nukes go off and it's just nuclear fallout. And so the whole time I'm like, fuck, I want to play Fallout 4 while I'm watching this. So, but it's kind of cool. I'm going to stick with it. See how it goes. Usually American Horror Story, like every season, usually it falls off around like episode 6, except for Coven's like the only season that didn't fall off around episode 6.
Wow. I didn't even realize this is season 8, but continue talking about TV stuff here on PlayStation View. Monday Night Football. Y'all saw that Jets game? Pretty lit. I don't watch sports, you guys know, but I watched that Jet game. Let me tell you.
Are you a Jets fan or a Giants fan?
The family's a Jets fan, so I'm a Jet fan.
Sam Darnold.
That Sam Darnold, man. Ooh.
Hold on, I'm gonna
touchdowns.
Sorry to interrupt you. I'm gonna send you the footage for this VR game, and it actually looks hilariously good. Like it looks bad, but it looks like it might be fun, even though it looks bad.
Let me reread that just for the audience out there. This is Trickster VR Dungeon Crawler, a procedurally generated fantasy adventure starring floating islands, epic loot, and a horde of orcs. Try your skills against orc combat expertise, ancient magic, and ragtag airships.
Like it actually looks like kind of fun, even though it looks like shit. So I don't know. When does Thrice's album come out? Is that this Friday or next week?
I thought I saw that came out today. No, maybe I misheard that somewhere.
Tomorrow.
Shout out. This kind of pretty much retroactively, this has been the cocktail hour. Grab a drink in your hand. This is the cocktail hour.
Real quick, Miguel and I are going to just run through real fast the Hell in a Cell. We always do predictions for pay-per-views, but do you have one more last thing to say before that?
Back on music, Cursive has started to release a couple singles off their new album. They haven't had an album since 2012. If you like Cursive.
Not a huge fan, but I dig them.
These new songs are some of their best. Highly recommend them. Check that out on any of your music streaming services.
Thrice's Palms comes out tomorrow. Thank you, Dustin, for naming the album after me. I appreciate it.
Did you see the new video where they used like at the end the harmonies from a bunch of like Billy was one of them. My brother sent his in. Yeah.
Also, if I knew about it, I would have did it too. I didn't even know about it, but that's cool. That's awesome. I really like the 3 new songs. Really like the 3 songs that are out right now. I also am still really digging the new Alkaline Trio album. Track 3 is like the one standout where it's like, I skip that every time. But everything else in the album, I'm really digging. So real quick, we're going to end on Miguel and I will, and Jeff, if you want to chime in, you can make a random guess, I guess. But we're going to do Hell in a Cell prediction.
Myself.
This is probably not going to be a great pay-per-view, so we'll just kind of go quick. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it, but we'll start from the bottom. Okay, we're not even going to talk about that first one. Wait, hold on.
What first one?
This is the SummerSlam card. What is this? Never mind. Hold on. Let me pull up the Hell in a Cell card. That's the SummerSlam.
I mean, you're the one that put the link, bro. I mean,
no, I know that's my bad, but I had the wrong card. Because I'm looking at it, it's like Lana and Rusev versus Andrade and Zelina, and I was like, that was SummerSlam, and then I was like, oh, this is SummerSlam. All right, so hang on. Someone fill time while I look this up.
So talking about wrestling, actually, I got Fire Pro Wrestling World from Gamefly. Honestly, it was like one of those accidental Gamefly Q puts, played it about half an hour. So it doesn't teach you how to play, which I found awesome. Being sarcastic, I thought that was terrible. I had to look up some YouTube tutorial on how to learn how to play, and it was cool. I mean, it's very like lo-fi, which I guess I totally understand that's what they're going for. You know, total. It's like way more about creating your characters, but it was a little. Wasn't really feeling it, but that's my wrestling outside.
Yeah, you're not as much into the games as Miguel and I were, so I do want to try it. Maybe I'll send. I really like Samus Returns.
I want to try it,
send it back,
but I'm gonna wait until the GM mode comes out.
I was expecting some like quick, like pick them and play square circle or square triangle thing, but it was much like my moves kept getting like
actual
fucking
grapples and stuff.
My moves.
So it sounds more like what we're looking for than what you're looking for. So
yeah.
All right.
So check that out.
All right. So we got the card here.
Bottom up.
Yeah, bottom up. That's what I'm gonna do. So we'll go quick. First is SmackDown Tag Team Championship New Day champions versus Rusev.
That's a New Day. Yes, it is.
Which is Rusev and Aiden English. I think New Day is going to lose these belts real quick because they only won them in the first place because Eric Rowan got hurt. So I think that Rusev Day is going to get it. They're going to capitalize on the hot streak that they've been on because Aiden English kept fucking up until he kept not fucking up. So I think Rusev Day is going to win it. And then they will lose it to the bar at the next pay-per-view.
You want me to spoil the results, or you want me to just guess?
New Day's winning?
Yeah. It's so dumb just because the matches for the next pay-per-view, which is that
are already set.
Are that Super Showdown, whatever thing? They're already set. It's the bar against New Day for the championship.
I just hope it's a good match then. Like, I hope it's not Aiden fuck something up again, like dopey Aiden, you know.
That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, so that's kind of spoiled then, so whatever. Raw Tag Team Championship. This was announced like last second. Dolph and Drew versus Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Shield's gonna have all 3 belts at the end of the night, I think.
No.
Really? Really?
It's gonna be the other way around.
Braun's not. They're not taking the title off.
Oh, I got
no way they're taking the belt off Roman.
Predictions on that. Let's keep going.
They would not give Roman the belt for half a month. There's no way. Vince loves Roman.
We'll see.
I'm predicting
Dalvin Ziggler are getting it.
Retains all 3 belts at the end of the night, so I think they win this. So you're saying Dolph and Drew?
Yes. You're going to
really don't even want to watch this match. This was such a missed opportunity. This next match, we could have had Daniel Bryan versus The Miz in a cell. Would have been amazing. Instead, we have Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus Miz and Maurice in a mixed tag team match, which is going to be bad. And probably
I don't think it's going to be bad. I think
disqualification.
No, The Miz is winning.
I hope so.
I think Maurice is going to pin Brie, and that's how they're going to get away with it because they already announced the next match in Super Showdown. Whoever wins is going to be the number 1 contender for the title.
I'm with it.
So
I'm glad Maurice is able to come back. I mean, it's kind of crazy. She just had a kid 5 months. Yeah,
6 months ago.
You can tell she had a little bit of ring rust last week, but I mean, it's to be expected. I'm not holding it against her by any means. Okay, so next is going to be Raw Women's Championship, Rousey versus Bliss. Ronda's clearly winning.
You skipped that one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. Yeah, Ronda's winning. I don't even care anymore. That title's a joke. I think Ronda has no titles. Yep. Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton. Randy's gonna win, but I don't think it doesn't mean anything.
Okay, he is winning because he's hot right now.
Yeah, Randy's winning.
The question is Jeff jumping from the top of the cage?
Oh God, I hope not. Jeff, I love you. You don't need to prove anything to me anymore, Jeff.
One of those
please do like a leg drop or something. Don't do a swanton.
He's doing it. He did say in one of those table for 3 specials, that he wants to do a Hell in the Cell. He wanted to. I mean, he is now, just to jump out of it.
I hope it's like onto the ring.
It's happening.
Like I hope it's like you remember when like
it's happening to.
It's gonna be
the
like,
fucking
what Shane did with the elbow drop. Yeah, so I really don't want him to do that.
Hopefully he lands it right, because if he lands in the corner of the fucking table, he's not walking.
I really don't want to see Jeff Hardy on a stretcher at the end of the night. I really don't want him to do this. I really don't want him to do this. But we'll move on. Randy's winning that one. Yeah. Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. This one really could go either way, because I can see Becky losing and then going on a total mental tear.
You want me to spoil this one for you too?
I really want Becky to win, but
I don't know who's winning, but they're gonna have another match
Well, of
for
course.
the title.
One way or another, they're gonna have
and
match. Whether it's a rematch or like a.
I want Becky to win this fucking thing so bad.
Me too.
And just start destroying everyone, dude.
I would love it, but I think Charlotte's gonna win. Just another one would have been great in itself.
I can see that too.
Second to last one, AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. AJ is winning.
Yes, he is.
But
I think he's gonna win by disqualification.
This is not an SL, right?
No.
What a fucking waste. What a fucking waste. This should have been an SL over Roman versus Braun.
Yeah, I agree. But it doesn't matter who's winning. Just put a fucking show, man. Because the first match is great. Put a show on. We're gonna see this match again on Super
Because the last one was great too. Even with the disqualification, it was still a great match.
Yeah. I was hyped for more, dude. I wanted it, and I think we're gonna see
versus Joe at Survivor Series, and that's when Joe wins it.
No, that's not gonna happen.
You don't think so?
No, dude. You want me to spoil a couple
Survivor
things?
Series is usually
Miz is winning the #1 contender. I mean, the next match we're gonna see from them is Super Showdown.
But Survivor Series is usually kind of not really for belts, anyways. It's usually like
that fucking team-based thing.
So that's a good point. And then the last one, which was gonna be a big old stink bomb until Mick Foley announced he will be the special referee, which is kind of a weird, interesting wrinkle. I don't know how much
he did say why, because that match means a lot to him and stuff like that, and Stephanie McMahon put him there. So now you said Roman's gonna win. It's already been said that Stephanie wants Braun Strowman to win, and they're putting Mick there to fuck Roman up, to fuck Roman over.
I can see them playing that up like at the beginning of the show, like in between like matches, like hyping up like Stephanie's gonna be talking to Mick, and she's gonna be like, "You better do this."
I think they're not gonna bring it up until Raw, until the next night on Raw.
See, I don't know, man. I could see Mick Foley going against Stephanie.
I don't
see him being I don't know. We'll see.
Because
Roman's winning. Roman. See, what I was gonna say is I'm still not buying this whole Money in the Bank cashed in ahead of time thing. You know what I mean? I'm still not buying it because Corbin I'm suspicious of Corbin, man. Because he's
gonna come in and
we all know last year he tried to cash it in at SummerSlam and he fucked it up because he's an idiot, like his character, not the real guy. And Braun's just like, here you go, give me a match. Baron Corbin could have just been like, hey, let me schedule him a normal match and take the briefcase. So it was too weird. It's too suspicious the way they handled that. So I think Corbin's going to come out, and I think he's going to fuck it up again.
I can see that. I honestly don't care who gets title.
And it's Roman.
There's
no way they're taking it away from Roman that fast.
The only two matches that I actually care for, I mean, there's two only. It's the Charlotte Becky.
And then AJ and Joe.
Yeah. Other than that, I really don't care about anything else.
I'm kind of probably going to have
Bryan and the Miz.
If that was Bryan versus Miz, I would have liked it. Because it's a mixed tag, I don't really know if I give a shit.
I do care.
It's just not really like she's like super rusty right now. And
she almost killed herself like
twice.
2 weeks ago.
Twice. So
in the same match.
I don't know. So that is our Hell in a Cell predictions. And
Jeffrey,
that's gonna wrap the episode. Jeff, are you awake?
New Day, The Miz, John Cena. You know who I pick.
Oh my God! So just real quick, you saw John Cena's new finisher?
Oh yeah, the fucking Fist of Doom.
I'm not even gonna comment on it. I don't know. So no questions this week. If you have any questions, please feel free to join us on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/PSBestFriends. You can leave us questions anytime during the week for us to answer on the following show. You can also reach us on Twitter at PSBF Podcast. So go check us out on YouTube. We are very close to hitting the 100 subscribers mark, which would be awesome if you can get us there. Recommend your friends, family members, make for burner accounts, whatever you got to do. Get us across that threshold. Go check out Miguel's new review for 2K19 and Jeffrey's review for Forsaken. You can also check out my 2 past reviews for The Messenger and Donut County. And also Miguel is probably going to be uploading some footage of
Blackout for sure.
Check that out. We got a lot of stuff in the pipeline for YouTube. We're excited to be kind of doing more video stuff now because I know we promised that for a while and didn't really do anything.
It's about that time, boys. There's going to be a lot of Call of Duty in the channel. I'm just going to say that.
That's fine. Blackout's going to be the mode, man.
And
Jeffrey,
I enjoy multiplayer too.
Would you like to give our Patreon shout outs for our patrons that back us at $2 or more on patreon.com/PSBestFriends?
Once again, thank you, Jake Malore, Nathaniel Hicks, and Jack Tersey. Shout out Nathaniel Hicks. Actually, I just remember this. I was on Nerd to the Third, him and Nick's podcast, and pretty much like a little guest expert on Destiny, gave them what they asked me some questions coming from a casual beginner's perspective. So you can go check that if you would like. Great guys over there. But yeah, thank you, Jake, Nate, and Jack for supporting once again.
All right. And again, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Also, if you don't mind giving us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, as well as any other service you may listen to us on, and help us out a lot. It gets us up the charts, which gets more people listening. So we would really appreciate that. And Miguel, where can people find you?
People can find me at PlayStation Network at Dark Angel 1010 and at Twitter at Angel Alvarez 1010 with a J. Jeffrey, where can people find you?
You can find me in the Dreaming City on PSN Brawl 96. That's like Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, Mr. Brawl 96, where you could catch all my hot thoughts and ideas.
Hot and sweaty thoughts.
And you can find me on Xbox Live, rarely ever, PSN a lot, and Steam at the only X188. That is ONE numbers 88. And you can also find me on Battle.net. Kind of hitting a wall in Hearthstone. Getting kind of upset about it. I haven't really played ladder. I don't really like
that money, boy.
That's the problem. It's like just but Puzzle Labs is really fun. That's a single player thing. So
when you were talking about that wrestling thing, I was looking to pick up to finally buy some Pokecoins in Pokemon Go, because for the first time they're giving out regional exclusive Pokemon. So Pokemon only in Australia or in Europe through eggs, and I need a bunch of egg incubators, which cost money. Considering it, we'll see. Next week I'll update you if I spend the $5.
Oh, also real quick before we go, Miguel and I bought some new hardware, some new cool stuff. I got the 500 million edition PS4 DualShock 4 controller, real beauty. Miguel also has that, and
I got
something else new too.
I got something else real quick.
The controller is gorgeous. It looks so much better in person. So much better in person, the 500 million controller.
Yes,
no, leave it there. If you want a picture, yeah, it's in the PS Best Friends group, Facebook group.
And I got the Spider-Man bundle, the PS4 Pro. Yeah.
How's that design? You liking it?
I like it. I wish that the spider was black, not white, but I'll take it. And the controller, let me get it really quick, because it's really.
Yes, that's still interesting. I mean, you remember when they didn't show the collector's edition until late? Just for the
it's really, really nice. So,
so he's showing up the DualShock 4 Spider-Man edition. It's like a matte red.
Yeah, the shell is matte red, and the other buttons, pretty much all of them are white.
Nice.
And
do the face buttons have color?
No, it's just red, which I like.
Okay, interesting.
And it's I mean, from the special edition and the red one that I have from the came with the Spider-Man bundle, I like the special edition a lot more.
Yeah, the 500. It's so. You have to see one in person.
If you play too much and you get sweaty, it gets kind of slippery because of the top of
It's not a matte finish.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's just
kind of like a plasticky finish. Versus
something like that.
But so the Spider-Man's matte all around.
Yes, it is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my Arkham Knight one's kind of in between matte and kind of glossy. It's kind of like a little slippery. So I had to get the Batman Flaming Toast sticker for it, though. I thought it was like a missed opportunity for this controller, because this is the one I got it with my Arkham Knight PS4. It's like total missed opportunity to not have a Batman bat signal on it. So I had to buy it.
Yeah. There's probably like manufacturing things where like it has to have a full light just in case any.
Yeah, I guess.
How many DualShocks do you have, Miguel? Silver one, blue one, red one, $500 million one, a black one. Wow, that's already 5.
That's the special edition one.
He's pulling them out of his ass.
I have
the custom one that I have.
The 2 I just showed.
Where is he getting these from? So what is that total? That's an Xbox controller. That's not a DualShock.
I got this one. Does this one count?
That's a DualShock 3.
That's garbage. Throw it in the trash.
Doesn't count. I
got one. Like I got 5 of them.
Okay, 5, not bad.
I have traded a bunch that I have broken.
Crazy.
Like this one almost broke.
You really hate charging controllers, huh? That's why you have so many different ones, so you don't have to ever charge any of them.
Yeah, I don't like doing that, dude. I want to just when one's done, I just want to grab the next one.
It's the best feeling when you're in a heated game and your controller dies. You just pick up another one. It's
pick
like
one, turn it on, and let's do it. Let's keep on going.
You're in the front lines in war or some shit. Like you have to reload your clip.
It's like your clip, bro. Exactly.
Just throws his controller.
That's why I almost broke the blue one, bro.
You should do something with that. You should do something with that idea of Blackout. Like every time you die, you throw the controller away, pick up a new controller.
That's my reloading motion.
Yeah, like after every Blackout match that you don't win, you throw the controller and pick up a new one.
There's another black one too. So I got 2 black ones.
It's very immersive. You really get yourself in the game.
This has been PS Best Friends episode 69. Thank you for all listening in. We'll be back with you next week.
Peace.
Oh, you guys timed it up perfectly. How about that?